mean, dude, I've had jobs out in the world, you know what I mean? They suck. But working for somebody, it just doesn't work for me. Um, I'm trying. I started a business called Hypaenation, and I'm growing reishi mushrooms, lion's mane, and turkey tail. And I got a bunch of different ideas for them. And I was going to partner with this company that I know the owner of, and we're not like friends. We don't really know each other very well, but he is one of my oldest friends' brother-in-law. But I mean, a lot of plans fell to the wayside when the shit hit the fan here in the States a few months ago, because there's just a lot of uncertainty, especially with like tariffs and stuff, which I'm good on that stuff because I just grow everything myself, and I don't need to order stuff from other countries to make my business work. But that doesn't mean other people that I want to do business with have the same luxury. So that does complicate things. But I'm trying. I haven't. Sorry. sorry. I'm a smoker. But I haven't given up. I'm going to make this hyphenation business work. I know how to grow mushrooms. I enjoy it. I'm learning more about it every day. I just need to stay persistent. Just gotta keep my head in the game, And I've been doing it thus far. Why would I stop, right? I mean, dude, I've had jobs out in the world, you know what I mean? They suck. Like, I guess the term is wage slaving it. Like, that's like real to me. Like, I feel that whenever I'm working for someone else. Like, I can partner with someone, no problem. Because I would be in control of my side of things. As long as who I partnered with didn't begin thinking they could tell me how to do stuff, we wouldn't have a problem. But working for somebody, it just doesn't work for me. And I know, that's one hell of a thing to say. But I've tried it, like, my entire adult life, and shit just don't work for me. But, yes, I sell mushrooms, I'm growing, but I don't have a storefront yet. I guess that's how I would say. For me, to have these growing in my yard, that is something I have wanted to happen since I was 13 years old. That's true. And I got a comment on one of the shorts I released a few days ago. I can't remember which short the comment was on, but they said, getting ahead of myself here. What the comment said, still getting ahead of myself. What I said in the video was that growing mushrooms in your yard is something me and my friends would kind of fantasize about when we were teenagers, because it was like, oh dude, it's so cool, and that's true. So someone made a comment on that video saying that whenever they were a teenager, him and his friends would fantasize about older women, which that's cool, that's fine, So did me and my friends, for one. I responded to him saying, like, I don't know how it works for you, but I'm able to fantasize about more than one thing. It's like, the world is huge. There's lots of stuff. Like, it's not like, or for me, I'll spend an hour, especially when I was a teenager, fantasizing about women, and then I would spend an hour fantasizing about mushroom foraging in my yard. It's like, why can't I have both realities? People need to, realize that they can basically do whatever they want and fantasize about whatever they want, and they don't have to limit themselves, is what I'm trying to get across. This is totally a tangent, but Tyler, the Creator, released a new album earlier today. I think it was today. Out of nowhere. At least as far as I know, but it's pretty good. I haven't finished it yet. I'm probably about 6 or 7 songs in, and Chromacopia was something special, so it'll be hard to top that, but so far, every project Tyler puts out is better than the last. So, like I said, I haven't finished it yet, so I don't know if this is going to be the same deal, where I'll be like, he did it. I don't know how he did it, but he topped Chromacopia. But we'll see, I guess. Okay, tangent over. Bye. It was a pretty exciting day. I don't know if you can tell. I had just woken up, and I was like, I'm gonna go check for mushrooms. And because the day before that, this is when I first noticed mushrooms in my yard. And unfortunately, I noticed too late. I had been stomping all over them for hours, working in my backyard. So when I finally did notice one that was big enough for me to, just catch my eye, and I started to investigate, I was picking through the grass, and I was like, oh my god, there are hundreds of mushrooms. I stomped them to death. So that's no harm, no foul, it's okay. I know that they're here now, and stomping all over them and stuff, that just spreads the spores all over my yard, so I was okay with it. And I planned, hey, I'm going to come out here tomorrow morning, and I'm going to try to find mushrooms, since I know that they grow now. And it had been raining for the 2 days before, so that's what this video is, the next morning, and I did find mushrooms. But since then, it hasn't rained again. So, anytime I've checked since then, there haven't been any mushrooms. So, come on. Come on, Mother Nature. Rain on me, dude. I mean, sister. I don't know. Then I looked it up, what they're good for. It don't matter what they're good at or what they're good for. They're just vibing out there in the forest. What am I trying to put expectations on them for? So, I don't want to encourage that type of behavior in other people, so I'm going to get rid of it. Sure, let's put some sad music. I was looking for a sad song the other day on here, and this would have been perfect. Oh well, I know where it is now. On a substrate, a wood-based substrate I had, and I wasn't really sure what I should do with them, and they're decomposers, primarily of wood, so that's the substrate, and I put them in this area, put the substrate in this area, and there were some mushrooms coming up on the substrate when I put it down. Yep. That's good enough for right now. As far as streaming goes, at least from my computer, I'll upload those 2 shorts that I just edited here in a little bit, and I already uploaded one of the first one I did on stream. So thank you for watching.